Hello students. In this class we are going to study about exponents and power. Okay. So I'm going to begin with the introduction to exponents and powers. When the numbers given are very large, okay, where it is used, basically we are going to study about it where the numbers are very large like this. It is very difficult to read. How many are there? Ones, tens, hundred, thousand, ten lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore, arab, 10 arab. That is 54 arab, 32 crores. So this is very large, or it is very difficult to calculate for us. Then it is not easy to read them. So we write them in the form of exponents. So how we'll write them? In the form of exponents. Exponents make these numbers easy to read, write, and understand and compare. Okay, let's see. To write the large numbers in short form, we use exponents. How we use? Let's see. 8 8 into 8 into 8. We can write 8 into 8 into 8 like in this form, where the 8 is the base number and 3 is known as exponent, which is also known as power. Okay. Here 8 is the base and 3 is the exponent, and it is read as 8 raised to power 3. How we will read this? 8 raised to power 3. So what is the actual meaning of 8 raised to 3? It means 8 into 8 into 8, which means 8 8 is 64 and 64 8 the 512. Okay. The expanded form of natural numbers, when we write the expanded form of a natural number, then it can be written in exponential form. Okay. What does it mean? The expanded form of a natural numbers. How we write the expanded form of natural numbers? When we write the expanded form of a natural number, then it can be written in exponential form. So at the same time we can write the numbers in exponential forms. Let's see how. Now the number is 247983. So 247983 means 2 is the base. Okay. Then how many zeros will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's see. There are 5 numbers after 2. So 2 multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros and 1, which is equals to 2 lakhs. Okay. 2 into 1 lakh, and what is the meaning of this? 4 into 10,000, 7 into 1000, 9 into 100, and 8 into 10, and 3 into 1. So basically how many zeros are there? So here we have 5 zeros, so that means 10 raised to 5. How many zeros are here? There are 4 zeros, so 10 raised to 4. 3 zeros are there, so 10 is to 3. 2 zeros are here, that means 10 is to 2. And 1 zero is there, so it means 10 raised to power 1. And 3 multiply by 1. Or you can write 10 raised to power 0. Okay. So basically there are some important points which you need to understand or remember. So what does it mean? It is want to say to you, if we have minus 1 in the base and you have odd number as power like 3, 1, 3, 7, 5, 9, 11, 13, etc. Okay. So your number, that means the base, will always in negative. Okay. Here always minus 1 will come. For example, minus 1 multiply by 1, raised to power 101. So it means without any calculation you can write minus 1. Why? Because here the power is, or exponent is, in odd number. So your answer will always come in negative. That means base will always negative. Whereas if the power is even, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, So your base is always positive. Okay, like 202. This is an even number, so here the base is always positive one. Now this third, it is not equal. It is saying if a raised to power 3 is and b raised to power 2, and you are going to write it a square b cube, it is not equal. How it's so? You can do one calculation. 2 raised to power 3 and 3 raised to power 2. 2 raised to power 2 and 3 raised to power 3. Is it equal? Let's check. 2 raised to power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2, which is equals to 8, and 3 raised to power 2 means 9. 8 9 the 72, and here 2 2 the 4, 3 3 the 9, 9 6 the 27, and 27 4 the 4 7 the 28, 4 2 the 8 9 10 108, which is not equal. Yes or no? That's why we cannot write like this. In fourth part, it is saying we can change the order. Here a square is written in the beginning, whereas it is written in the beginning b cube, and here b cube is written after a square, and here a square is written after b cube. So in both the condition, answer is equal. Okay, now we are going to study about some laws of exponents, how to multiply base with the same base, how to multiply the exponent when we have same base. Okay, when you have same base, as you can see here, both base is a here, and the powers are different. One is m, another one is n. In that condition, we are going to common the base and add the powers. Okay, for example, 2 raised to power 3 multiply by 2 raised to power 4. So without any calculation, what you need to do, take as 2 common and add these power. 3 plus 4 equals to 7. Let's see some more examples. 8 raised to power 3 and 8 raised to power 4. It means 8, 3 plus 4. Here what we have done, take 8 common and add these power. 3 plus 4, 7. Simple. Now how to divide with the powers with the same base? When you have the same base, how to divide the powers? In that condition, see, like 8 raised to power 4 upon 8 raised to power 3. Here you don't need to cut anything. Simply write here 8 and subtract power 4 minus 3, which is equals to 1. So your answer is 8. How to check your answers? Here we have raised to power 4 in the numerator, so write 8 4 times. In the denominator, here we have raised to power 3, so write 3 times. Then cancel 1 1 2 2 and here 3 3 times. What is left? 8. So which is easy, either writing this or. Now see some more examples. Okay, now third, how to take the power of a power. How to take the power of power? It means a raised to power m power n. In that condition, we are going to multiply the powers. Okay, when you have two powers together in this form, in that condition you are going to multiply the powers. Now how to multiply the powers with the same exponent? In the next form, here the base are different but the power is same. In that condition, you multiply the base and power you take as common. A multiplied by b and the power is common is m. Let's see examples of both the conditions. Here the powers is different. 8 3 power 4. Okay, 8 raised to power 3 raised to power 4. So what you have done, you multiply the powers. 8 raised to power 12. Here a raised to power m and b raised to power m. In that condition, here we are going to multiply the base. For example, 8 raised to power 3 is there, then 2 raised to power 3. In this question, we have the same powers. Yes or no? But the bases are different. So in that condition, you multiply the base. 8 to the 16 and take power as it is common. How to divide the powers with the same exponent? With the same condition, what I told you, a raised to power 3 and 2 raised to power 3. So simply 8 upon 2 raised to power 3. Take power common. Understand? Here we have 2 m's, and in next step what we have done, we have taken the power common and both the bases are as it is. After then you can solve it. If it is solved, 2 1 the 2 and 2 4 8. What you get here? 4 raised to power 3. Number with the exponent 0. So in the above example, in the first, I told you 10 raised to power 0 you can write. Why it is so? Because of this. If you have the power 0, the answer is always 1. Okay. Either the base is so much huge, you can write 1 lakh. Okay. And put the power 0. The answer is always 1. Now the numbers with the exponent 1. So if the number having the exponent 1, then the answer is itself. Okay, like 2 raised to power 1, it means 2. And power with negative exponent, this is very important, which you are going to study in class 8th. Okay, so if you have the negative powers like this, a raised to power minus 1, then you will write like this. Okay, the base will go to the denominator and vice versa. If you have the base and you are going to write it in the numerator, then you have to write like this, then your power will change into negative. Okay, for example, take any number 2 raised to power minus 1, which can be written as 1 by 2. Okay, also you can say that 3 upon 4, you can write like 4 upon 3 minus 1. Okay, understand? Some miscellaneous example. Look at this example. Here we have 5x raised to power 5, 2x minus 1 raised to power 4 upon 3y raised to power 1. So what does it mean? 5x raised to power 5, 2x minus 1. Here we have power and whole power. So first, here we used a raised to power m, and in this we are going to multiply the powers. Okay, can you see? So first, in the beginning, here we have 5. When you open the bracket, this 5 power will double, and this x will be separated with 5, and you have to multiply the power and you will get 10, and here 4 to the 8. Same thing here, 3 raised to power 2 which is equals to 9, and 7 raised to power 2 which is equals to 14, and the rule which we are following is this. Now here I told you, when you have a negative power, then to make them positive, what you need to do? Just transpose it. Oh, sorry. Change its order. Okay. X7 will go to the numerator and x9 will come to the denominator. So its power will be positive. And y 8. Okay. The next step, what you need to do? Simple. Subtracted 7 minus 9. And here 3 minus 8. By which rule? Division rule. Yes. A upon m, a upon n. A m minus n. This law you have to learn. Okay. Then what you will get here? X raised to power minus 2. And here x raised to power, sorry, y raised to power minus 5. That's why the answer is in denominator, to make them a positive. Now it is very important, and it is for your syllabus also. Expressing large numbers in the standard form. Okay, so what is the basically standard form? If we have to write very large number, then to make them easy to read and understand, we can write them in the standard form using decimals and exponents from 1.0 to 10.0. So basically in the expanded form, we have to do one thing in common. And what are they? Whole number is in standard form, we have only ones in the whole number place. Okay, we cannot take two numbers after this decimal. For example, here you can see that 8, 8, 8, 8. Here we have only one number after this decimal point. Okay, it means here this decimal, and this is right side and this is left side. In the left side you have only one number. Okay, how many numbers are there? Only one numbers are there. Any number you can write, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 or 0, but only you can write one number, and remaining numbers you have to write after this decimal point. Okay, let's see some examples. Here the number is 85, as you can see. So how you can write 85? In standard form. For this, what you need to do? You need to put decimal here. Why? I told you here we need to write only one number, and the remaining number will go to the next side. Multiply by 10. So your answer becomes 8.5 10 raised to power 1. If you have two zeros, so how many decimals it move? 1 2. Two numbers we reduced from this side, so the power is 2. Here we are reducing 3 numbers, so 3 power. Here also we have reduced 4 number, one more 0 will be there, that's why power is 4. Okay, now the question number 1 2 3, and it means exercise, we are going to solve tomorrow. That's all for the today's class. Thank you and have a good day.